Hello everyone, back at it. And I think it's time we rescue those Kerbal tourists we left on the mud. And maybe bring a few more of them there. Now, I believe the contract for getting all of them back is worth about 1.1 million. So that'll get us close to the money we need to upgrade the science building. Then we'll just need to do one more big contract. And then we'll be able to unlock a lot of valuable things. Actually, let me go to the science building real quick. Now, one of the problems is that we unfortunately can't move the tourists on EVA. So we'll have to pick them up manually ourselves. By docking to their craft. Which means we'll have to dock on the surface. The craft also doesn't have a docking port. So we'll have to use a grabber. So let me start by designing this craft. And we'll need a lander, and we'll need a. Actually, no, let me design this in the VAV. Yeah, we'll need a lander, and we'll need a rover. So we got 10 Kerbals up there right now. So we need at least seating for 10 to bring them to the lander. So we need 10 seating for 10 on the rover, and then plus a pilot. Is that 3 or is that 2? I think this holds 2, right? Yeah. Alright, so that's 10. It's kind of ugly though. Ugly space program. We could have a robot arm for docking. This craft looks kind of long, honestly. Building a space plane here is kind of clunky. Actually, let me switch over. Hopefully we can land close to the vessel, but I'm not super confident we can. So I'm gonna give it at least decent range, you know. The Rover. Then we'll need a small arm that's capable of is there one of these a servo? I forget exactly what the craft looks like, but I should be able to just grab it, I think. Touch the ground? Nope. Not exactly the most aesthetically pleasing, but rescue Rover. Let's test it out. Oh, we need to add solar panels to it. It shouldn't have to go very far, so. Alright, handles the heels okay. One thing I am concerned about scraping the nose or the grabber unit on the ground, like if we're on like a rough hill or something. We'll just have to remember to go slow in the moon. It's quite dangerous, so. Let's test it in this crevice, see how it handles it. Alright, not tipping over either. Turning as hard as I can. Oh, brake. Try not to crash it, man. Whee! Or for the longest time in Kerbal Space Program, like the wheels would always be glitched. So it's always hard to make a good craft. Good rover. The garages we could park it in. Probably park it in that hangar. Alright, well, let's design the lander now. I don't have reverting enabled, so if we die, we die. Yeah, one thing the craft will need is communications equipment and solar panels. Put them right here. We'll make this a relay, because we're going to leave it behind, so we can at least do something useful for us while it's up there. Well, a second antenna, just for redundancy's sake. Now for the lander. So we need to get at least 10 curb or 14 turbines plus a pilot, because we're going to put some tourists on this contract. We do have access to bigger parts now, so. Go with like a starship-inspired design. Oh, is this just liquid fuel? Guess I didn't unlock the non-liquid fuel. Delta V of that. 960 in the vacuum. Or 3700. It's pretty good. Those look like it would struggle to land. Gonna have these engines kind of widen the base a little bit. See, swivel should work. Let's see. Thrust away above 1. Alright. We'll do double landing gear, just for redundancy's sake. I hope the vehicle can dock to that. I think I'll add a docking target just in case. I think we'll have the lander right here. So we're gonna need a lot of reaction control for this vehicle. More fuel maybe. Probe core. Bunch of batteries. control. Move these down slightly so they can cover, or, you know, so we don't hit the engines by accident. Reaction control on the top. Some parachutes. Alright. Funny looking lander. It's got decent fuel though. We need communications, electronics, of course. Block the solar panel. Genius. Yeah, I think I'll give this RCS for maneuvers too. So we're gonna need backwards thrusters, forwards thrusters, side and side. This is a little design trick I like to do. I kind of merge them all together into like a block. But they're the Vernon engines, so they're a lot more powerful. That should give us roll control, the ability to pitch forward, backwards, and then we'll be able to translate side to side with the nose and aft thrusters. Alright, I think that's everything we need for a lander. It's a good name for it. Yeah, fuel does look a little bit low though. Vacuum has got decent delta V, sea level. We just want a thrust to weight ratio above 1 for sea level in case of abort. Which reminds me, put the fuel drain on the top so that way it'll be naturally aft stable. Kind of inspired a little bit by Starship. I mean, you know, Starship's just like smart engineering in general, so any good design will kind of be somewhat similar to Starship for the goals of a Starship type vehicle. Let's call it Mudship. Let's go into the mud. And gonna give it decent sized kick stage too, because we'll be carrying the Rover, which will be quite heavy, so our thrust will be off, and then we'll need why don't I protect this route? Actually, I should protect all these routes. I think this works. Let me test if this works before I put it on like a production vehicle. No crew, please. Okay. We'll just do a landing test. Oh, I should add a docking port to this, in case we need to refuel it. thrust. Let's go for a power landing. Prototype. Just want to get far enough away from the launch pad to not destroy it on re-entry. We'll have to lower the landing gear, make it a little bit more top heavy, but right now they're kind of not doing anything. It's also very heavy craft, so I don't think the landing gear are going to do much on Kerbin. When we come back to Kerbin, the craft should be considerably lighter, so we'll have that going for us. But and on the moon, the gravity will be less, so should be able to drop down without an issue. See what that looks like. Alright, that should be plenty. Another thing about putting the shrouds on to protect the aerodynamics so that we can now lower the burning engines, gives a little bit more control authority. Alright, so with all that out of the way, I think we'll just add a big stage here. Is it worth doing fairing for this? I don't know if we could. Nah, it would never work. Unless we went all the way around. No way. Nah, it doesn't work because it's not rounded. It's okay, it's already plenty aerodynamic. Yeah, I really prefer building with these Mark III parts. I like building bigger craft than even this, but I don't really have a vector engine unlocked, so a bit later. I wonder if the skipper has a thrust weight for this. I'm guessing not. Not even close. We'll have to be mainsail. $1,500. It's not great. We could compensate with the big booster though. Think about downloading some aesthetic mods for this game. I'm getting kind of bored of these textures. Yeah, Kerbin. I love Kerbin, but it's a very ugly game. Sometimes. Everything together. Real good for the launch is going to be in the next video. I think this one's kind of dragging on. We'll just build a rocket here. It's gonna be a big rocket. So yeah, we'll see if we can even launch it successfully. But if everything does go well, there should be a... should be a lot of money to make off this rocket. I think it's gonna be about $1 million to get all those tourists back. All those tourists that we left. And also, if we don't get them back, there's a penalty for not getting them back. So it's in our financial interest to save them. In addition to being morally right, of course. Alright, so I got the thrust for it. Ooh, just barely. This rocket may not have enough thrust. Oh, we still gotta add the, what's it called? The lander. Let's just go find a geared decoupler. You know, you think we should put this in the fairing? Probably a good idea to put it in the fairing. At least give a reaction wheel in case it flips over. What exactly is the plan here? Just drop it. Does it look like a very strange launch? Other reaction wheel to the back for control. And nose cone, absorb the impact. I hope this thing's stable. Launch. I guess this will do okay. Maybe we might have to turn off one of these engines though. It's like a beautiful rocket is like the ugliest car sticking out of it. Well, join us next time. It'll either be a very short video or we may actually save them all. So, oh, do we even have enough? Yeah, we have enough spots for them. I don't know what's gonna happen next time, but tune in for that.